Today is your crowning day, class of 2011. Graduation is a great achievement for all of us, but one that would not have been possible without the support of our families. Now I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my siblings, Lauren, Lenny, Lee, and Lindsay, for pushing me to succeed. Today, I will be reflecting on what we have learned from our Mayfield education. At Mayfield, we have been exposed to a vast area of subject matter from the days we were in elementary school to the present. The knowledge that Mayfield has given us has been immense, but in my opinion, that's not the most important thing that the Mayfield teachers have taught us. What we have really learned how to do is how to think and analyze, and learn skills that apply beyond the classroom. I know that Mayfield's mantra for the past couple of years has been to cultivate this skill, and some of you may not think about how it applies to you. But consider speech class, seniors, which I'm bringing up because all of you have taken it as a graduation requirement. Remember the unit about nonverbal communication? Well, we learned every time you speak, the majority of your message is given not through your words, but from everything else, ranging from tone of voice to posture and gestures. Knowing how to clearly articulate your message through both your words and nonverbal communication is a skill that will benefit us no matter what career we choose to have. It doesn't matter if you're a medical doctor or a sportscaster. Without effective communication, you're destined for failure. We've learned analytical skills and lessons in worldly matters across the curriculum thanks to the dedication of Mayfield staff. Many of you have also had the privilege of taking AP Government and having Mr. Loeffler as a teacher. Almost every day he would tell the class that mindlessly copying the notes wouldn't serve any purpose, which didn't deter half the class from mindlessly copying what he just said. But Mr. Loeffler made a special effort to make sure every single day we would relate to something we learn in class, something germane to current events and policies that the government is currently enacting. He even took the time to ask his brother-in-law, a Secret Service agent, to give us a unique look into our foreign policy and the presidency. We really learned how to scrutinize statements made by politicians and political ads, which has made us not only more aware citizens, but more informed voters. When I say we really learned how to think in every class, I truly believe it. Think of how you had to strain yourself to figure out what kind of materials and shapes for your boat or catapult you needed to have success in your physics project. What you had to write in an essay to be persuasive. How to express something in a foreign language without a literal translation. Deciding what shade of color will bring the most life to your artwork. While we may not have always realized it, almost every class forced us to hone our analytical skills. All of these endeavors have only one thing in common. The solution has to come from your head, not a textbook. This year alone at Mayfield, I have heard one teacher, Mr. Salent, tell me that it's not the points, but the knowledge. And another, Mr. Dunhu, shout, "Don't memorize, visualize," until he was red in the face. I've had Ms. Jindra spend hours of her time to help me perfect an essay. And I've heard Mr. Lardell tell me, "Lo más importante es hablar en español," which means the most important thing is talking in Spanish, and signified his commitment to not only learning Spanish, but living it. These teachers are not isolated examples. This is what happens in almost every classroom of the Mayfield school system. Even though Mayfield is very rarely the tallest or most physically gifted school, we still find a way to succeed in our athletic endeavors. We do this because we not only play hard, we play smart. If you've ever watched a football game, you know that every Mayfield player on defense will know his assignment and how to adapt when they see a certain play. This is one of the biggest reasons we have come to dominate our rival brush, because they simply can't match our focus and discipline. That is a credit to both the athletes and the coaching staff, who not only coach, but also teach. The academic success of our teams is shown by the huge number of scholar athletes Mayfield celebrates every year, and shows that at Mayfield, academics and athletics go hand in hand. The ability to think that Mayfield has given us is invaluable. If you haven't thanked your teachers for teaching you this, I strongly suggest you do so. This skill will allow us to succeed after we leave these halls and graduate to the outside world. Many of us want to keep a piece of high school forever, and the skill is more permanent than any tattoo. Our power to think is a piece of Mayfield that we will all take with us. As a class, we must keep this skill sharp and never rest in our pursuit of excellence, no matter what occupation we choose. Fellow seniors, I challenge you all to dare to be great, because with the skills we have, there are no limits. Because we are the Mayfield High School class of 2011, and excellence is what we are about. Congratulations, senior class, and go Wildcats.